shamelessly unbelieve nothing.
Hello. Tonight, human cloning. Is it possible? Is it desirable? This evening, What's the Big Idea is in Oxford to talk to Dr. Sheridan Brinsley, Burger King Professor of Microbiology at the Mississippi Institute of Technology, and Professor Adonis Cnut. This quadruple Professor Adonis Cnut. Quadruple Professor and Nobel Prize winner Adonis Cnut, this country's foremost authority.
Listen up, I've flown 3,000 miles to debate cloning, not to pay homage to Adonis Cnut's mighty ego.
My ego will never be as mighty as your stomach, Brinsley. I fear you've taken the title of intellectual heavyweight rather too literally.
Professor Brinsley, can you explain your position?
He can't cross his legs because his thighs are too fat.
I'm gonna rise above that, Velvet.
Yeah, it's rather like a blimp.
You tea-sipping son of a bitch!
Professors, please.
Okay. Look, like the song says, they all laughed at Christopher Columbus when he said the world was round. They all laughed when Edison recorded sound.
Yes, and we all laughed when you got stuck in the studio entrance.
You'll be laughing on the other side of your face when I unveil the first human clone.
Yes, and it will be laughing on the other side of its little mutant face when it realizes it's got 3 hands and no arms.
So your objection to cloning is on practical grounds?
No, Melvin. It's moral. For what if depraved meddlers like Brinsley do solve the problems of human cloning? Do we each have an identical twin on sedated standby in case we require a kidney, a heart, an extra pair of testicles? As for conquering death, how is our planet to cope with this population explosion of nouveau zombies? There'll be no room for babies to be born. Do you want to live in a world where lovely little babies are banned so those of us already here can live forever?
Yes!
The great British public seems to be on the side of Professor Brinsley.
Only because they've been subjected to a century of American cultural brainwashing, if you can use the words American and cultural in the same breath.
We're the last superpower. People want to be like us.
Perhaps. But no one wants to be like you, Brinsley. Cloning? If it were up to me, there wouldn't even be one of you. And then I have to telephone for a taxi, while Melvin Bragg gets whisked off in the back of a ministerial Daimler. Though I suppose what he does in the privacy of his own limousine is his own business.
Why don't you take off some of your clothes, sir? And let me relieve the tension.
Thank you, Albumen. I think I will.
Oh, you're very tense, sir.
I know. My shoulders feel like 2 tightly coiled Cumberland sausages. Oh, I love the way you need me. With a K, obviously. Using a different sort of oil.
Oh, it's a new organic lotion, sir. It's called Milk of Amnesia.
Very good. Where did you buy it? Or can't you remember?
Not interrupting, am I? Though, strictly speaking, I'd only be interrupting if I were to clamber on top of you.
Oh, no, feel free to clamber, Hannah.
I'd rather not. I'm going through something of a homophobic phase. Not that I have any objection in principle to men slathering each other with lubricants.
Hannah, there are no sexual undertones whatsoever in this scenario. Are there, Albumen? Oh.
I just wondered how the television debate went.
Oh. Oh, that was rather a mismatch, I'm afraid. It's rather like Mike Tyson wrestling the Pope.
One of my students was in the audience, and he said Sheridan Brinsley whopped your sorry ass.
And what is the name of this former student, pray? Adonis Cnut, speak. You? When? How?
What?
Who?
Very well. I shan't be dining in tonight, Albumen.
But I got your lovely wing of skates, sir, with capers.
I have some unfinished business to attend to. You'll have to caper alone.
A pint pint of your best local foaming brew and a pewter tankard, if you please. Ye buxom wench.
You taking the piss?
I intend to, as soon as you tell me where the bathroom is.
If you want the urinals, follow your nose.
And then, for several years, I was Bruce Forsyth's stunt double.
What was he like?
Oh, he was a hard taskmaster. Yeah, we got through 7 hair weavers in one series of Play Your Cards Right.
Albumen, get this sponged off, will you?
Yes. It's blood. Are you all right, sir?
No, it's nothing. Just a small disagreement with an underdone steak. Albumen, why is Dr. Awkward splayed half naked across my ottoman?
Because I couldn't persuade her to take the rest of her clothes off, sir.
You tried?
I tried my hardest.
Well, thank you, but no, I'm not really in the mood.
Are you saying that Albumen was grooming me for your return like some sort of junior concubine?
Anna, of course not. You, a junior concubine?
Forgive me.